wildfire smoke as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we were just talking about that we were hyping up the Perseid meteor shower, and some folks have said, you know what, it's just the viewing's not that great. We literally don't have any clouds in the sky, but we've got so much thick smoke and haze that it really is obscuring some of the best viewing. The good news is, even though the peak is this week, there's still plenty of meteors to be seen even into next week. So hopefully we'll clear out some of this smoke and haze by the beginning of next week, and we can still see some shooting stars out here. All right. This is all smoke. We're taking a look at a visible satellite from earlier today. We had northwesterly flow, a good push of that today, and that brought a lot of the smoke from the wildfires in British Columbia and north central Washington, spread it all across the state. And so as you can see, again, this is not cloud cover. This is cloud cover down here in south central Oregon. There's some clouds in Montana, but this really is just all haze and smoke that is spread across the area. Why? Well, as I just mentioned, northwesterly flow, upper level high pressure centered over to the northwest, and we're still kind of seeing a northwesterly push at least today. For tomorrow, I don't know if this is not really good or bad news. The high pressure is pushing inland further, so the winds aloft are going to lighten up. We're going to have less of a push from the northwest, not bringing as much smoke in tomorrow, but usually the winds underneath the high are pretty light, so the smoke that's already here is not going to be really going anywhere. So we're just going to kind of be stuck with it over the next several days, and may even see our air quality deteriorate even more tomorrow as that particulate matter settles into the lower atmosphere. Got that to deal with, and of course the excessive heat warning, those areas shaded in pink through Saturday at 8 o'clock, and then the areas of orange just kind of extending the range there. That's a heat advisory, so just hot temperatures all throughout the northwest. In fact, if you're keeping a record, our average number of 90-plus degree days is 19 as of today. We've had 38 days where we've had highs at 90 degrees or above. The record is 39 days set back in 1958. Of course, the next several days we're looking at temperatures in the upper 90s and low 100s, so we're certainly going to be breaking that record. Right now, though, not too bad. 74 at the Spokane airport. Winds, partly cloudy skies, winds out of the west at 5 miles per hour. Looking at hot and hazy weather through Saturday. We've been talking about it all week, and here we are. Highs in the upper 90s and low 100s. Cooler temperatures are expected next week. We should have an entire week of highs in the 80s, so looking much more comfortable. Future tracker, really nothing to track. As I mentioned, there's not much in the way of cloud cover outside, just a lot of smoke and haze. And even if we do see a few clouds, they certainly aren't going to be the type that are going to bring us any rainfall. So just fast forwarding through Saturday, and you can see dry weather across the inland northwest. Highs in the lower 100s in Omak, Grand Coulee, Ephrata, Moses Lake. Everybody gets 100 degrees. Ritzville gets 102, 99 in Davenport, 98 in Deer Park, and it looks like we'll be just under 100 in Spokane tomorrow. I think we were held back just a little bit today by the haze, kept temperatures down, but still plenty hot. 98 in Coeur d'Alene, lower 90s in Sandpoint, 105 in Lewiston, and then just upper 90s from Colville down to Pullman, 96 in Kellogg, 89 in Kalispell. They'll get to be under 90 degrees. All right, there's a look at your extended forecast. Record heat possible over the next couple of days. We may just be shy of the records by maybe a degree or two, as the record is 100 and 101 respectively. Sunday, just a little bit of improvement, 95 for the high, and maybe thinning of that smoke a little bit. But the bigger improvement is for next week with highs in the 80s and hopefully some fresher air pushing in.
Yeah, looking forward to next week. 80 sounds pretty fantastic right now.
That's the kind of summer we need, is
right?
highs
Exactly.
in the 80s. Yeah.